Hi, I'm Uncle Bucks, and you know what? This spring I found my hose had lots of little pinholes from critters eating it. I don't know why they do that, but we had holes all along the hose. So I thought, well, should I repair it or replace it? That's my question. So first I wrapped that mending tape that they sell, and it worked fine for a while, but then when I put pressure on the hose, it blew up like a balloon and then popped. That was the end of that. So then I decided, well, what I needed to do is cut out the length of hose where all the holes were and put in new ends. So you can put on a new hose end really easily. Here's how you do it. All you got to do is cut the hose, and I find a hacksaw works best. Cut it square, make sure of that, and then you can put a hose fitting on the end. There are different kinds. Okay, this is one that squeezes together, and you put it in the end of the hose, like that, and then hammer down the edges all around it. That's one selection. Another is one that goes on the end, and you use one of these clamps that you use a screwdriver to tighten it. And another one that is real popular is the one that you put on and tighten this little end here. So first off, we want to loosen these. And these are the clamp that holds the hose part on. And for all of these, you have a male end and a female end, which makes sense. Let me show you on this one. Oop. So you've got a male end and a female end, male end, female end, and they fit together. So you could do this way, and you'd have new ends on either end of your hose. Or you can do one of these that just joins the hose together. So if you don't care about taking the hose apart, you can use this kind. Okay, the clamp part, you slide on the hose first, and then the end you push in here, and you've got to make sure it's the right size or else you'll have problems. This is a 1/2 inch hose, and this is a 5/8 size, so that one is not going to fit. So I'll use the other 1/2 inch end that will fit. And again, we have to take the clamp off first before we can attach it to the hose. Okay, spread that clamp part. It's a little difficult, but any handy man can do it, or woman. I know lots of women that are pretty handy with their hands. Okay. Again, we put on the clamp side first, and you need to spread it wide enough that it'll fit in there and be able to slide back and forth. So this one isn't quite open enough. Just loosen the screws on the side and then spread it open and slide it down the hose. Now these pieces are in your local hardware store or big box store. Not very expensive to buy these pieces. It just takes a little bit of time to put things together. Okay, it wants to be difficult, so I'll have to give it a little persuasion here and hammer that down, get it over the hose, move my clamp up, and get about a good tightening, and when we're done, we'll have an end or a joint where we can have on the end of our new hose or cut out the part that had the leak. Well, this is your Uncle Bucks telling you sometimes it's cheaper to repair than to replace.